After my last solo trip a while ago, my eyes back then were well focused on the next trip, but I knew it had to be Asia. And while my student ass was dreaming about this trip, it was clear to me that I had to first start thinking about graduating and finding a job. Something that, after a while, happened. And yeah, it helped me to start saving money for my trip to Vietnam. It was a destination that I didn't really think about it. But long story short, the same summer I booked the tickets and I was ready to just go for first time in this part of the world. And what will happen? Some random night of November 2024, I found myself in Ho Chi Minh City in a random taxi that was heading to my hostel.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. First day in Vietnam. The objective today is do some touring. We're walking into Museum of War. In the afternoon go hostel, meet some people, go out in the night. And tomorrow we change the city. It was a long trip, 24 hours trip.
The War Museum is a must visit if you want to learn more about the American War in Vietnam that lasted from 1955 to 1975. We're talking about 20 years of war. It was a brutal conflict that initiated by the Americans as an attempt of them not letting a country in Southeast Asia fall into communism. So what started as a civil war soon turned into one of the most controversial wars in history, with massive bombing and millions of casualties. After years of fighting, the war ended in 1975, when North Vietnamese forces captured Saigon, now called Ho Chi Minh City, leading to the reunification of Vietnam under communist rule. Why it got the name Ho Chi Minh City? Well, from the most influential leader in the history of Vietnam, and a person that led the fights against French colonial rule, but also the USA.
Okay, big time. How is it, man?
Hola.
One out of 10.
Fucking 10.
Let's fucking go.
So after a visit to the market and some more touristic stuff that I did there in Ho Chi Minh, I found myself also really impressed by the amount of motorbikes there are in Ho Chi Minh City, as there are over 8 million motorbikes. And yeah, myself, after all this day, would just go to the hostel and start the plan of socializing. You know, the plan would be just me entering the hostel, awkward as fuck, and then somehow ending up on a table, talking to people, and then it was really interesting to go out in Ho Chi Minh. We were really close to the District 1, that is a street full of life. And all these lights really made it seem really cinematic. Some random club shots. The night was really fun with some clubbing, but here there's another catch in my trip. The same day I arrived in Vietnam, many articles came up about the really heavy story of 6 backpackers dying apparently from drinking methanol in a hostel in Laos. Rest in peace to them and support definitely to all their families. But as you can imagine, this news for many of the backpackers that were traveling Southeast Asia at that time changed a bit the approach to what you had as casual drinking in the club at that time. With not much sleep, I jumped on a tour to the Cu Chi tunnels, a massive underground network used by the Viet Cong during the Vietnam War. Located about 40 kilometers northwest of Ho Chi Minh City, these tunnels played a crucial role in resisting US and South Vietnamese forces. Imagine tunnels stretching over 250 kilometers and going 3 levels deep, having actually military bases, supply routes, living quarters, and having also these tunnels functioning as traps for the American soldiers.
First, normal food after 1.5 days in Vietnam. I fucked up a bit. Wish to have already nice better, but it's okay. At least now we're gonna eat some good food, and after that we're taking the flight to Hoi An. Some crazy voiceover, let's say some crazy night yesterday. For sure, it was a movie. More to that, man. let's continue the trip. Let's go to Hoi An and let's see what's up. Bye.
So yeah, I took the plane from Ho Chi Minh City to Da Nang and then a taxi to Hoi An. That I was lucky enough to meet some cool people and to end up in the legendary Mr. Bean bar. Generally, the city is like a fully and really cute city with a lot of Chinese characteristics and definitely gives a totally chill vibe compared to Ho Chi Minh.
No rain for the boys.
My next plan was to go with my boy Mike and visit my own temple structure, a Hindu temple complex that, given the rainy weather, we could not enjoy that much.
My lens seems out of focus. How can I be mad at it? This life of mine I chose. I keep on calling you, even though I don't need you. We used to link almost every day. Now I think we need.
Yeah, man. Balmy, 1 to 10. Tell me experience for the tour, bro. 10.
I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
We came through in the end. It was wet, it was cold, I'm soaked. But you know what, we got some hard photos, we seen some cool dancing. What more can you want?
And you have the goal. Time moves slow when I get sober. I never did want you back, but whenever I leave, you're pulling me closer. Stuck in the moment, my lens seems out of focus. How can I be mad at it? This life of mine I chose. I keep on calling.
So yeah, after all these visits, the night was coming to the start, let's say. So we went back to the hostel. The hostel was the Mad Monkey, one of most social hostels.
Give that shit, bro. That's what you do, man. That's what you do, man. Tottenham, we support Tottenham.
That's not rude. That's
Tottenham.
We're
going out of the fucking
Time that I met you, 10 for lunch, but I'll buy this food. Cause that's the lengths that you push me to. I'm done. Time moves slow when I get sober.
Continuing the night, I found myself for first time taking a sleeping bus in order to go to Hue. I don't know, my mind was, trying to do as many stuff as I could like in the first days. So yeah, I was really interested to visit Hue, the former imperial capital of Vietnam, and that's what I did. I woke up and I spent half a day. My main goal was to visit the Imperial City, but because of the rain, this was a really adventurous mission, let's say. The Imperial City is really impressive. It's a massive walled fortress and palace complex built in the early 19th century by the Nguyen dynasty. But yeah, because of the rain, I would say it really made it hard to enjoy. But at the end, what I was mostly concerned was actually to maybe change the city and go somewhere that there would not be rain.
Raining crazy. Second day raining crazy, bro. Like, it's getting a bit too much. The thing is, like, now it's gonna start, like, I don't know, coming floods and stuff, bro. Hopefully we can change the city. We are in Hue. Hopefully we can change the city and move to Ninh Binh. Let's see how it's gonna go.
At the end, I was able to finally change the city and upgrade also myself in VIP sleeping bus. So there were different options when you were traveling in the night in Vietnam, and you could just pay a bit more. When I say a bit more, I mean like €5 more or maximum, I don't know, €8 more to have like this VIP sleeping bus that you had generally your bed and your private space. And this was like something that I used a lot while I was traveling, maybe like for 10 to 12 hours per night. And yeah, it was a really nice way in order to save for a hotel while also like not being in the road during the day. So I arrived to Ninh Binh, and that's where I met also my friend Mike. We jumped on the bike and we decided like to just explore the city.
It comes to you.
With my boy Mike here. Like,
go.
getting to work.
Just
It's a work time.
Pandora, we got some ducks.
Oof, some ducks over there.
Suddenly at the last minute, it comes to you. It always comes at a time when
Also on the bucket list was the best panoramic view that we could find, and that was like in the Hangmoa viewpoint, a 500 step hike, not that hard to be honest, but mostly the crowd was something that was making it really hard to enjoy it. Nevertheless, we stayed until the end, and yeah, we enjoyed the view before actually leaving there. Also forgetting the keys, we found a way to return and spend the last night for me with the boys, and also having a special freestyle session.
Δεν ξέρω πού θα πάει αυτό, δεν ξέρω τι θα γίνει bro. Ξέρω ότι μόνο ταξιδεύω χωρίς να έχω κάτι πιο καλό. Ό,τι και να κάνω, πώς να το βρω, δεν μπορώ καν να σου το πω. Με τον αδερφό, το Μάικ εδώ, είμαστε OC, με Θεό. Δεν μπορώ καν να το πω, η ταλάνη, το τέλο μείο.
So that's when like I led the boys and I started my adventure to Ha Giang Loop. So Ha Giang Loop is a big thing in Vietnam, and especially like if you're a solo backpacker or generally like a backpacker, is something that for sure you're gonna do. My plan was, when I first arrived like in Vietnam in the first nights, to ask the people and to see with which company they have done it, if they were like satisfied by the experience and what they would recommend. So most of the people back then, they recommended for me to do it with mama. Then that's what I did. So the process was like this. You were firstly like selecting if you want to drive a moto solo or you want a driver. Then this company, they would like find you a team. So you would be like probably in a team with the 8 to 10 people. And then all the different groups will be together in order to ride for 4 days straight. A route that would be like a loop in the Vietnam mountains. That was almost 200 euros, but to be honest, like I think everything was really worth.
Just a little time.
Say less. Say less.
Yeah.
Say less.
The nights were also super cool, as we always had dinner together, and it was like feeling like family. And then there were parties like karaoke, as you see here, so we could meet more people other than just our group, and yeah, just to be together. So the next day it was like a really interesting ride, as we rode all the way up to the Chinese border. Something that was really cool, because also the day was pretty sunny.
excited from 1 to 10?
Sorry?
How excited from 1 to 10?
I'm a solid 7, I feel.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Excited for what?
For this big boy.
Actually, to be fair, when you it's pretty impressive.
This is the excitement of
Oh, yeah.
Is it actually really big? Or
It
do you
is.
just think it looks big?
Yes, it is.
It is really big. Like we could. Is yours?
When we reached in the house, I had the talk with Sin, my driver, and actually he showed me a place that in the mountain that he said like this was his home, and apparently it was not far. So what I asked him was like if it was cool with him, we could go, and also like I could see his house, I could meet his wife, and actually he was really happy to do it. So we went up there, but actually we first had a surprise.
Không phải là nó bực thôi nhá.
Okay.
Em thì là rất nốt thực
Come
của em á.
on. Okay, come on. Oh,
Ok.
Okay.
Ok.
We go, bro. We go. Go, bro. The next time you know that's gonna go. Okay. Good, bro. Hey, it's okay. Hey, come on.
Cảm ơn nha.
Okay. Picture. Okay. Look at the next one you have to bro. The next one you have to bro. Okay. Come on. Hey, me too. Okay. Μου πες η κάμερα, τη βρήκανε. Και εσύ ήθελε 100 και να το δώσει πίσω. Okay, the best. Δεν ξαναγίνει αυτά. Stories. Come on, bro. Yeah. Come on.
Nevertheless, after everything, so we were like on Sin's house, and to be honest, it was like one of the most humbling experience I ever had in my life. You know, I spent with this person almost 2 days, and it was really interesting how we had connected because we were not speaking the same language, so we had to use translator every time. But when I went to his house and I saw like where he was living, I met his family.
What? Hey, hello. Come on.
And I saw like with how simple things they were happy, and how happy everybody was. For me, it was like a wake-up call.
If you don't like something, change it. If you don't like your job, quit. If you don't have enough time, stop watching TV. Life is simple. If you're looking for the love of your life, stop. They will be waiting for you when you start doing things you love. Stop overanalyzing. Life is simple. If you don't like something, change it. If you don't like your job, quit. If you don't have enough time, stop watching TV.
Chào buổi sáng. Bạn hỏi không?
Tôi rất khỏe.
Yeah. What do you have to say about this?
Xin chào.
Driver, good.
Driver very good. Driver top.
Top.
Revving up the bikes.
How are we feeling today?
We're good. We're ready to be on the bike. We're ready for some fresh air in our faces.
Okay.
And day 3. Let's go.
This is vibing today. And my boy is searching me.
Sing.
Morning.
Good morning, brother. Good sleep. Good sleep. Okay. Chào buổi sáng.
Chào buổi sáng.
Chào buổi sáng.
Hey.
Chào buổi sáng.
Chào buổi sáng.
Chào buổi sáng. Ojo, Ojo, todo es aquí. Todo documentario. Sí, esta cámara casi lo perdí, pero todavía vivo.
I was in a team with some amazing people. Everybody like was coming with a different background story, and obviously when you're like 15 people, you are not having like the chance to bond with everyone. But it is really cool how you can share a really special moment.
So,
well, we just wanted to take this moment, Panos, to say it's been an honour to spend 4 days with you.
yeah, it really has actually. It's been really fun to meet you, Thanos.
And don't tell anyone, but I think,
Here's you and your Easy Rider.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh,
Look at Mini Man.
yeah.
Yeah, so we just wanted to hijack this, steal the camera. Felt really jealous when you were filming, so yeah. Should we do a documentary now?
Yes.
So here we are. Here's the toilets. Lovely. Here's the group. Here's Harrison. Harrison, say hi. Oh, so
You share these really beautiful experiences, and shout out to group number 9, as everybody I think like gave me something special.
And now we're gonna check what's up with the gang. It seems a bit destroyed. Everybody here destroyed. Daily update. Last day.
it's pretty sad actually.
Pretty sad.
And it was really like emotional having the last dinner all together after eating like, you know, breakfast, lunch, dinner all together. And of course we had the last party. Also shout out like to my New Zealand boys that were a big part of this trip. And also shout out like to my Spanish and Latin boys. So, and that was my last photo with Sin. I gave him like my 2 extra hats that I had with me like to give to his boys. And after all this like emotional roller coaster, it was the time for me to continue the trip.
Where we at? Ba Island, baby. We're outside.
I was staying in the Oversleep Calba hostel, so this actually gave me the chance to meet some really cool people, and all together like we went to a karaoke. I was like in a mission to visit all the places I had in my bucket list. So instead of just like staying all the day in the beach, I decided against all odds to go back in the mountain. And that's when I took like a fucking bus in order to go Sapa. Sapa is a really cool place, supposedly. If you go like to Instagram, you can check it on Google. It's a beautiful place. And yeah, I was like, come on man, there is no way I'm gonna go like to Vietnam and I'm just not gonna pass from there. So because it was not summer, the ice fields were cut. So that meant, you know, all the scenery was not that beautiful as Instagram. And then the idea was to finish the trip in Hanoi. That was also like the place that I had my plane for.
Bạn hỏi con.
À, bạn khỏe không?
Bạn hỏi không?
Tôi rất khỏe.
Rất khỏe à?
Tôi khỏe.
Bạn là gì?
Bạn là gì? Tôi là Vini.
Vini.
Yeah.
Tan. Tan.
One of the most interesting places that I saw in Hanoi was actually the Bathing Square that was there around the mausoleum of Ho Chi Minh. It was actually a historically significant place where Ho Chi Minh declared Vietnam's independence from France on September 1945. Also, the train street was a cool place. Actually, like you can see a lot of videos on Instagram. It's really impressive how you can have a coffee and a train passing just next to you. I don't know how fun it can be, but yeah, it was fun. It was fun actually for a moment. But yeah, after that, it followed the cool night, bit of Vietnamese clubbing, and it was my time actually to return to my base and to return to Spain. So that was my trip, and that's the outro.
Yo. Oh shit. I would say for sure, man, like 16 of the most intense days I ever lived. So many stuff happened, like so many people like passed through my life, man. It was like a constant like changing, bro, like this is the video. This is like the small documentary, like from my experience in Vietnam. Probably like you cannot imagine like what happened in these like 2.5 weeks. But I think like yeah, it's a pretty cool experience. I would say like everybody for sure has to at least do it like once in his lifetime. Let's see, until the next one, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for liking this video, and yeah, man, like let's see like what's next on the list. Thank you and take care, big boy. Hey.